It wasn't fair because Adam Edin was training for 2 years straight and he barely beat me. If I had that much time to train, I would knock the guy out first round.
What?
The rematch is not happening.
Why?
He didn't accept.
He didn't accept the
He didn't
rematch.
accept because he knows if I train for like 2 months straight, bro, I'm going to kill him first round.
We got a guest for you. He's coming, I think, right now.
Yeah.
So, enjoy. Welcome back, everyone, to the No Host podcast. We have a special guest today. HAMAD
HAMAD Flash.
HAMAD the Flash. HAMAD the Flash is a boxer, you could say. Tell us more about your boxing career, G.
So I did my boxing debut this July 6th, not long ago, but I started boxing since 2021 from Social Knockout 1. I got into a fight with Adam Saleh, and that inspired me to start boxing, and he invited me for Social Knockout 3. So I came to Social Knockout 3. I had a fight against a guy called Adam Edin, and then unfortunately it didn't go my way because I didn't have
Adam Edin?
Adam Edin, yeah.
You had a fight recently, no? Is that him?
Yeah, he fought against me.
Yeah.
You know him, right? You don't know him? Yeah, he's like a TikToker and an Instagrammer.
Yeah.
He does challenges and stuff. So they caught me 25 days before the fight. I was on vacation, literally enjoying, smoking, doing everything. And they told me, yo, you're going to fight Adam Medina. Are you down in Coca-Cola Arena, July 6th? And I accepted the offer. But I came to Dubai like 20 days before the fight. And I started training 15 days before the fight. And that was a big mistake. Unfortunately, in the fight, my stamina was way too low and I couldn't perform my best,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What got you into boxing in general? Like, since what age did you just instantly just love the sport?
Before I was playing football, that was a dream. But
Yeah.
since I attended Social Knockout 1 as a fan, just to be there,
Yeah.
I got inspired by them because I saw the crowd,
Yeah.
the amazing crowd, and all that.
Like the energy from
The
everyone
energy and
around.
everything,
Yeah.
And for Social Knockout too, there was trials for like normal people, so
Yeah.
they can come and showcase their skills and all. So I went to Social Knockout 2 trials. Unfortunately, it didn't go. Like they didn't select me. But for Social Knockout 2 press conference, I got into a fight with Adam Saleh. Adam Saleh and Slim. If you
Fight
know.
how? Like,
So I
like
asked
fist
him.
fight?
No, just like a trash talking.
Oh, okay.
Trash talking.
Okay.
Yeah. So I asked him a question about like he was fighting Anas Al Shaib, if you know him, and
No clue.
Adam Saleh is an experienced boxer.
Yeah,
like,
I know Adam Saleh. Yeah.
Adam Saleh. And
Yeah.
Anas doesn't know boxing, so it was his like second time stepping into the ring.
So it was like an easy fight for
Easy
Adam
fight,
Saleh.
yeah. So I asked Adam Saleh, like, aren't you shamed like fighting Anas?
Yeah.
And then he got mad. He started trash talking. And then when we went for the team picture, he was like telling me come for Social Knockout 3. And then his boy Slim started jumping on me, like trying to fight me.
Holy.
So that inspired me to come for Social Knockout 3.
Damn, it's
So-
like a movie, bro. We could make like a Netflix series out of this, bro. Come on.
Exactly, yeah. Maybe after 10 fights,
Come on, guys.
Exactly,
Tell us
yeah.
if you guys want a Netflix series about this. We'll message Netflix.
Yeah, so after 3 years
Yeah.
of being in talks to fight for Social Knockout, because Social Knockout was supposed to happen the next 2 months in 2021.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen, so it happened in 2024 July. And then I got called by Tam Khan, the host of the event, the
Yeah.
owner. And he told me, yeah, you're fighting Adam Edin.
Yeah.
And I was so
And it was
hyped
just
for
like a shock to you. It was
Yeah.
way too late and
way
everything
too
was
late.
just...
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
late notice. I didn't think that I was going to fight soon. So I came back to Dubai, I started training, and it didn't
So
go my way. Yeah.
you think it wasn't fair?
It wasn't fair because Adam Edin was training for 2 years straight, non-stop. And even for the fight, he knew about the fight like 3 months ago, 3 months before the fight. So he had time to train. And I think, because he trained for like so long
Yeah.
and he barely beat me. So he beat me by decision, and the decision went like 30-27.
Oh, wow.
It was a close fight.
It was a close
So-
fight and you didn't have enough time.
I didn't have enough time, no stamina, nothing. And I think, if I had that much time to train, I would knock the guy out first round.
So what do you think was your breaking point? Like, were you mad that you got a late invitation, or were you like,
I was
why
so
not?
hyped. I was so hyped because I thought it's gonna be easy fight. I didn't
Yeah.
know Adam's training. I mean, it was an easy fight for me. His punches didn't hurt me.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything special to me. He was just scoring points. That's it. Just scoring points, normal points. He didn't
Yeah.
land any hard punch. Even if you see the fight, there's nothing special about it. And it went to decision, and I lost by 30-27. So I lost every round, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. Yeah.
What round did you think like was Okay, I think I'm about to lose this one.
First round.
First
Yeah,
round?
my stamina was over first round.
Your
Because
stomach?
My stamina.
Stamina.
Stamina, yeah.
Oh.
Because so many stuffs happened backstage as well. So
Mm.
that got us so tired. Because I think Social Knockout 3, the organizers weren't that good.
Mm.
They didn't have wraps, gloves, and there was so many stuffs happening backstage. So I was drained, going to the ring, I was sweating.
Yeah.
And it was so bad. They didn't play my ring walk song for some reason. I don't know why.
Damn. Ring walk is like the most important thing.
Exactly
That's
that.
like what gets you hyped
I
up to
know,
actually
yeah.
start the fight, you know?
They didn't play my ring walk song for some reason. I got so mad. But then, since the round started, my stomach was done. Like since the first punch.
Damn.
Because do you smoke or no?
No.
You don't smoke,
No.
yeah. So that's the thing. If you smoke, you will know the feeling, of not having enough stamina to fight.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I stopped smoking, and I think I'm fighting again October.
Really?
Yeah, this
Coming
is
soon, October.
exactly. It's a huge thing.
Against two.
I'm
Ooh,
talking
he
for
can't
the
say-
rematch,
Oh,
but
oh,
it's not happening. The
rematch?
rematch is not happening.
Why?
He didn't accept.
He didn't accept the
He didn't
rematch.
accept because he knows. He knows if I train for like 2 months straight, bro, I'm going to kill him first round. Trust me, I'm going to
Damn,
kill
he
him.
didn't accept the rematch. You hear
Yeah.
that, guys? He did not accept the rematch.
But this October event is going to be so huge. If you know, Social Knockout 3 was sponsored by Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
So he's gonna appear. He's gonna have
Andrew
an
Tate, you gonna
appearance in-
fight Andrew Tate?
No, of course not. He's not my weight class, but he's either gonna be in the crowd or fight. You never know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's in mind for your next fight? Like who do you want to see in your fight and who do you want to like just jump at and just kill?
So there is not anyone that I have a real beef with other than other than Adam Saleh. But I don't think I'm gonna fight him now because I lost my debut, so it doesn't make sense. So I was supposed to fight Dawood Savage. He's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I was supposed to fight him in last July, but it got cancelled. It was a tag team, me and my brother Hassan, if you know him, against the Savage Brothers. But it got cancelled. So, and Dawood had like 4 fights. He lost 4 of them in the first round. I think.
Damn, so overall an easy fight for you, bro.
I think me and Dawood make sense, So if Dawood is down, let's make it happen.
Come on, Dawood.
Exactly.
Message him. So what's in your mind for like the future? Like right now, think about it, okay? You got a late invitation to Knockout 3. What is it called
Social
again?
Knockout
Social
3.
Knockout 3.
Yeah.
You got a late invitation,
Exactly,
correct?
yeah.
So in your mind, you're giving someone else, like your opponent, a late invitation, correct? You're probably gonna give him a late invitation, so he's gonna probably say the same
Yeah, I know
smack
the
about
same
you.
jokes, yeah.
So why not just go out there and start looking for an opponent from now?
The thing is, we are in talks to find an opponent, but people are not accepting to fight. It's hard to get someone fight. The money problem. They always want more money because if when they hear they're gonna fight in Dubai, they think like we are billionaires. We're gonna pay them millions to fight. But let's see. As I said, Dawood Savage. If he's down, let's make it happen. He can train October. He have so much time as well.
Yeah.
So and he got the weight advantage. He's like 75. I'm 60 kg. So I'm gonna come to 65 and he comes to 70. It's okay, 5 kg difference. Let's make it happen.
You gotta gain some few, yeah. You gotta gain a few.
I gotta go 65, 66.
65, 66.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
178.
178, 65, 66 kg. Think
Anyone.
about it, guys. This guy's a natural. This
Exactly.
guy's a natural. Whoever wants to fight him, feel free. Think about it. You also get some money out of it. It's a win-win for everyone.
Exactly, man. Come on.
Do you ever like think of doing something other than boxing, or is it just your love for boxing?
In a sport or anything else?
Anything else?
See, like, of course, like, I want to do like business, having my own brand, But I think with boxing, it's easier to make that happen,
Yeah.
So I got into boxing late. I started watching boxing and training boxing in 2021.
Yeah.
So it's a dream, It's a dream to continue
Yeah.
boxing still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something like it's every kid's dream. The same way like football, everyone thinks of doing something regarding around football.
Exactly.
You're
yeah.
thinking about boxing. It's just something people would love to do,
Exactly. And I got lucky with boxing because, so many boxers, if you see, they train their whole life for like 20 years and they only perform in like small stages,
Yeah.
not like big event.
Yeah.
And I trained boxing for like 2 years and my first fight was in Coca-Cola Arena in front of 10,000 people.
That's crazy.
So
That's crazy. Come on, people start off small. You started off big. You gotta think of it like that, Like you jump to the 10th step. you gotta keep going for now, and then imagine yourself in like 10 years from now. How well will you end up? Obviously, inshallah. But like, come on, man, you gotta keep going. What are things that like you do other than boxing?
So I have my own business. So I have my own business. I'm working with my dad. Like it's a family business. So I'm trying to focus on that more as well. And of course, boxing is also there. You know.
The side thing, yeah.
Yeah, the side thing.
The side
boxing,
thing.
Yeah.
But your business comes first, obviously.
Yeah, business comes up first,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. Alright, so we got a guest for you.
Yeah.
He's coming I think right now.
Yeah.
So enjoy. You guys have your conversation. It's the No Host podcast.
Exactly, man. Thank you. Yeah, I knew about it. I knew.
Alright, brother, okay? Good to see you, man. I got a copy, I don't want to spill it. Yeah. Let's go. Ah, you guys. I'm excited. This is sick. Oh,
How are you, Adam?
good, man. It's good to
First
see
time
you.
meeting after the fight.
First time. Let me get comfortable. It's a gym.
No problem. Yeah, get comfortable. You have to stand up to bring it front.
Wait, hold on.
You good?
I'll keep it like this. Yeah. How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you.
I'm good. This is sick. Man, this is awesome. I love that we're doing this.
I know exactly.
I spoke to Vrimo. You know Vrimo, right?
Of course, yeah.
And he was planning something like this, and I don't know what happened. It was on his side. I think he didn't want to make it happen.
Yeah.
But it's good to talk, man.
Yeah, it's
After the
crazy
fight.
to have you today. I
Yeah,
kind of
man.
knew that you're gonna come, but
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Bro,
he
I had
didn't
no
tell me.
idea either. I was like,
Same, exactly. Well, it's so shocking.
but right before I was in the elevator, I'm like, wait, did you guys bring Hamad?
Because
So-
they texted me and they were like, it's a unknown guest, so I didn't know it's gonna be someone like you, of course.
Yeah,
But they told me it's a surprise. You're gonna be surprised if you see him. you
yeah.
know?
Well, man, I want to start this off by saying, appreciate you taking the fight.
Of course, no worries.
Man, honestly, respect.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure everyone watching doesn't know how hard it is to actually get in there.
Exactly.
And even
on a
leading
short
up
notice
to
as
it-
well, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Tell me,
course.
how was it like for you, the experience?
So as you know, like, Tam called me like 30 days before the fight, and he told me that I'm gonna fight you, of course, and I accepted, you know. And I was on vacation. I was not here. I was on vacation, enjoying, literally smoking, doing everything. And I came back to Dubai 25 days before the fight.
25 days.
25 days before the fight, and I started training 15 days before the fight
Why did you have a 10-day gap?
because I took the fight so easily. I thought it's gonna be easy.
You
work.
didn't take it seriously.
I
that
didn't
much.
take it seriously.
Why didn't you take me seriously, man?
I don't know, man. I thought it was gonna be easy fight. I mean, you know, I was out of shape mentally, physically. You know, I was not in a good shape, of course. And of course, how long did you train for this fight?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm in the same boat as you. So,
But I
That-
heard people saying you trained for 3 months and then
Yeah,
like
people
you knew
was-
about the fight.
you know, honestly, people were telling me you've been training for 3-4 years nonstop. And I'm like,
Nah, come on, man.
so it was going through my head too.
Exactly, yeah.
But that being said, you said you trained for 15 days.
15 days.
I
yeah.
trained for 30, 32, like that. So I was messaged to fight. Well, I was
But
called
of
by
course,
AC.
you do fitness. I mean, you train like every single day. Not
yeah,
boxing,
I
but
love to
others.
train. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love to train.
Yeah.
I was doing training, but like not really too much fitness related, not like more a bit of weights, a bit of calisthenics.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't like smoking and eating bad
Exactly,
food all
man.
the
That's
time.
gonna get you like in a bad shape, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't in bad shape. I'm never really in bad shape. I'm
Yeah.
always kind of.
That's a good thing about you. And you're always ready for a fight. Of
Thank
course.
you, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that.
Thank
I was contacted like 4 weeks before. No, actually 6 weeks before.
Did you
saying-
want to fight? Did you select me as an opponent, or they told you?
They told me.
They
So
told you,
they
yeah.
they said, Adam, we need an opponent for you.
Mhm.
I said, who do you have? And I was trying to find like you know, someone with like 300, 400,000 followers. Like
Yeah.
you know how they usually
Someone
do it,
known,
right?
of course, yeah.
100%. And
Yeah.
and after them, they looked for like 6-7 days. I didn't even know if I was gonna fight because they didn't have an opponent.
Mhm.
But I started going to the gym. Not
Yeah.
necessarily boxing, but I was doing running. I was doing some cardio. And then after around 5-6 days,
Mhm.
they said, Adam, we have this person. Do you want to fight them? they're like, he's 60 something kg. I forgot exactly how much. They said he's around your weight.
63, yeah.
Were you 63? Yeah,
Yeah.
63. And I was 62. And I'm like, yeah, go for it. I'm like, who is it? They're like, oh, it's Hamad. I'm like, oh, shit. I was like,
Yeah.
let's do it.
No,
I
but
said,
they told me it's Adam. I thought it's Adam Saleh. I
oh,
was shocked.
oh, man.
Yeah,
You were
they-
calling him out for the longest time.
Exactly, for like 3 years now, of course.
That
And
fight
then-
should happen.
Exactly.
That fight
Soon.
should happen.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna start training from now because I learned my lesson. If you don't train, you can't take a fight easily, of course.
yeah.
And I'm gonna start training from now and get ready for October.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I respect it.
Exactly.
So I started training like when I was making the TikToks, you saw
Yeah.
the 21 days.
21 days.
The reason why I wanted it to be a 30-day challenge, but because I found out so late, just like
Yeah,
you,
they announced it so late. You know?
they announced it so late. And
Yeah.
because I found out so late, I was like, shit, okay, like I can't make it a 30-day challenge. I have to make it a 21-day challenge. So
Yeah.
in all honesty, I was training for like 30 days,
Yeah.
but I could only document 21 days because we couldn't talk about it for some
Exactly.
time.
They didn't announce it. That's why they told us to not announce it as well. You know?
100%. So
But I was in talks with Tam like 2 or 3 months before Social Knockout 3 because he posted something about Social Knockout 3, and I was in talks to fight against a TikToker or a YouTuber from UK, J2 Huna. I don't know if you know him.
was he on Misfits or something? Or?
Yeah, he's on Misfits.
Oh,
and then
no way.
also Modine as well. We offered him as well, but they were asking for too much money and Tam didn't accept it.
Okay.
So after that, I was like, I'm not gonna fight for this event because there was no one. You know, he didn't accept Dawood, he didn't accept Imran,
Yeah.
and then they called me like 30 days before the fight and they told me you're fighting Adam. So I accepted. You know.
Thanks, man. That's,
Yeah.
Man, honestly, I'm so glad this happened. And look, win or lose for both of us, it's an experience
Exactly. Yeah.
that most people in the world will never have in their life. You know, most people will never know how it feels like to be in that locker room an hour before.
Plus, it was our debut. We fought in Coca-Cola Arena for our debut. You know.
Debut, Coca-Cola debut.
Exactly. So many boxers they train for like 10 years and they fight on small stages.
Yeah.
We got lucky. You know.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. And man, I want to see you fight again, bro. Like I want
Inshallah,
to.
man, we are in talks to fight in October.
Are you fighting in a like? Did they speak to you, or is it just like they just announced the event?
They announced they announced the event, and
Uh-huh.
I talked with Tam about fighting someone, and let's see if he accepts. We're going to fight
I saw Sam in the gym, and like, he seems excited, man.
for
you
Social
know?
Knockout 4. Yeah.
Number 4. Like there was so
Exactly.
much hype for this one.
Mhm.
I know you were doing a tag team match last time.
Exactly against Dawood Saab.
Would you do a tag team match again?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's sick.
I mean,
That's
if you're
sick.
down, let's do a tag team
A
match.
tag team. I'm not saying no. Look, man, I'll keep the one-on-ones,
Yeah.
and then I'm down
We
one
can
day,
go for the
man.
tag team
yeah.
as well, yeah,
I'm
of
down one day.
course,
You'd
yeah.
be a good tag team partner, man.
Exactly.
It'd be good.
It's gonna be fun, you know.
I have a question,
Yeah.
a bit of a personal one. In the locker room before going on stage, were you nervous, or what was going through
See,
your
I
head?
wasn't nervous, but there was so much going on in our locker room.
Yeah.
In the blue corner. Yeah.
Red corner.
Red corner,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
red corner. They didn't have the wraps for us, no gloves, no nothing. So
Were they like
they-
freaking out, like trying to find shit?
exactly, I was going the whole arena like trying to find wraps. You know, they didn't
Yeah.
have the professional wraps. I wanted the professional wraps. You know,
Yeah, with the
And
tape
then-
and everything. And
exactly. They got the wraps for me like 1 hour before the fight, and there was
Okay.
no gloves. And they gave me some used gloves, like bloody, full of Vaseline, sweaty.
was it? Oh, right. So I think they were making people reuse the ones that they were
Yeah,
using.
there wasn't enough gloves. You know,
Mine
that's the
weren't bloody or Vaseline, but they
Mm.
were a bit like
thing. Sweaty.
sweaty.
Yeah.
And but they were on the table for me. I didn't have to look for them.
Mhm.
That being said, I had the same wraps problem because
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna use my wraps,
Yeah.
but they were like, yo, we have to change the wraps, and they used the like shorter wraps.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that wrap situation, but
Mm.
it was also a bit
The
last
same
minute
place,
putting
yeah.
it together, and
Exactly. Yeah.
I was like, coach came to me and said, all right, Adam, come on, start warming up. Warmed up for 5 minutes, doing a bit of jump rope, you know. I didn't even put the gloves on. AC comes, Adam, you're going.
Oh shit, that's good because you didn't warm up for so long. Yeah.
Bro, yeah.
I started warming up 3 hours before the fight.
Did it
was
drain
so
you?
bad. It did drain me. If you see me in the ring walk, I was sweating. You know. But did they play your ring walk song, the one that you wanted?
I thought they didn't because initially they play something with the screen.
Yeah.
But then I waited and they played my song.
For me, they didn't. You know.
They didn't play your
They
song.
didn't play my ring
Wait,
walk
what
song.
was the one that they played?
It was 50 Cent, but mine was like 50.
Yeah, it was the Many Men.
Many Man, yeah, but it was the same thing, but it was a remix. So Undertaker x 50 Cent. I did the remix and I posted on my, because there was no links. They wanted links. So I posted the
Yeah.
video on YouTube and then I sent them the link. But I don't know why they played the normal version.
Gosh.
It was so bad, yeah.
That's actually like, that can play with your head a bit.
Play with
know?
you, yeah.
You know,
And then I saw your ring walk. The people came in, you know, I was
Yeah.
shocked. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, we planned that like a day before.
Yeah?
Even like my shorts, everything was last minute. Like I didn't plan it properly. Even
But it
my
was good.
videos, I was doing day 18, 19, 21.
Yeah.
I posted that on day 21. So like I was kind of, because I'm not gonna lie, like that was the busiest month of my entire life. Like if I
know,
have to
right,
think
yeah.
about, I'm sure for you too.
Exactly, yeah. It
Like
was
if I have to
actually
think about my life, what was the busiest moment? It was the month of
July,
June up to July. Yeah.
June.
Because I had number one, the training of the fight is enough already, but then I had to make a video every day, and I had a TED talk that was going on, and I was on the radio every night as well, and I had
Yeah,
weekend radio
it was
too.
actually so busy, yeah.
So I was like, kind of,
But you got ready, you know, you trained well, you know.
man, I trained like my ass off, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I was doing runs from 2 to 3 p.m. In the middle of the heat. I would do an ice bath every day.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
So every day I could
was
train
training like
hard.
one time a day.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
One-
the mistake, one time a day. Because my coach told me you have less time to train. It was 15 days, of course. And he was like, you don't want to drain yourself.
Ah, right.
That's why,
Coach
yeah.
Ruslan, right?
Coach Ruslan,
He's
yeah.
very respected, man. Like
Yeah.
everyone I speak to, they're like, yeah, man, Ruslan, like he's a
Yeah,
good coach.
he was.
you
He
know?
was telling me that it's gonna be a hard fight for me, but I was just like, nah, man, it's easy, you know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I respect it. I mean, you have to go in with confidence. You know?
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
And in the face-off, I could tell you had some balls, like confidence. I'm like, yeah, man, respect. You know.
What did go through your head for the water?
Yeah.
What did you think about that?
First of all, I didn't expect it.
You didn't?
I knew you'd do something. I thought you'd push me.
Yeah.
I didn't
You know
know
what happened? I was planning to throw some eggs, like crack the eggs on a bottle, but then coach didn't allow me. He was like, be respectful.
eggs.
So
bro.
I saw the water on the thing. So Tam called me for the face off. He was like, stand up. And I saw the water. I was like, Tam, can I throw it? He was like, yes, hide it. So I hid the water and it wasn't enough water. It was so less. So I
Tam,
just
come
threw
on,
the
man.
water.
Come on, Tam.
Yeah.
I get it. It's the hype. It's the
Yeah,
hype.
of course,
For
yeah.
me, I was so locked into looking at you.
I saw it, yeah.
I didn't see the water. And when it hit me, I was like,
But
oh
you
shit.
saw the water in back of me, right? You saw me like hiding the water.
I
You
didn't.
didn't?
I swear I didn't.
Because I saw you like coming like this and I thought like you saw the water, you know?
Honestly, I was just like, I wanted to show you that I don't give a fuck. So I was just doing this.
Yeah.
And then when you threw the water, I was like, I genuinely didn't see it until it hit me. I felt the water before I saw
It
it.
went like through your neck. It
Yeah,
didn't
and
even
if
go
it hit
to-
my face, maybe I would have reacted a bit.
Yeah?
But I felt the water before I saw it. And then when it hit me, I'm like, okay, it's on, it's on. And honestly, Hamad,
That's what I wanted, you know? I wanted you to be mad at me because
Yeah, and
we were friends before.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't want the same thing that happened between me and Dawood for the last fight because we were so friendly.
it doesn't work if you're friends.
It
And you
doesn't
know,
work, yeah.
we were friends, but I met you 3 times in the past
Exactly,
year.
but still I wanted you to hate me, you know, for the fight. So
Yeah, and thank you for that because
Of course, yeah.
it worked.
yeah.
I was pissed off. I was pissed off.
I
Like
was so mad that you didn't do anything, you know. That's why I was so mad at you. You didn't do anything.
I didn't react.
And you
or-
didn't react.
yeah,
and then
like-
even for the second face off, like I got so mad when you talked about chamaks. I got so mad, you know. That's why I saw the water. I was like, you know, fuck it, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw the water, you
I
know.
was like, nah, like I want to get under your skin. I want to
Yeah.
find a way. But no, when you threw the water at me, man, it pissed me off. And I
Yeah.
went back and I was like, look, I have a job. I have all these things. I don't want to be seen hitting someone or, you know, I don't want to. So I wasn't going to react. So I was like, I'm going to react in training.
Yeah.
And I trained really hard for it. And coach
what-
was always like, in training, shout out Coach Dante.
Yeah.
After my sparring, coach would throw water at me and say, you see, go hit the bag. You know, he threw water. He's
No
like, you see,
way.
go hit the bag. And it pissed me off. Like, fuck, he threw water at me. So then I trained twice as hard. So
Bro, my coach got so mad at me throwing the water.
Yeah?
He was so mad.
He wasn't happy?
He wasn't gonna train me after that.
Really?
Yeah, and Nikita and all talk to him, you know, they were like, it's okay, you know, because he told me like, Ahmed, don't do anything.
Yeah.
I came with him in the same car. And
I
he
mean,
was,
if you threw eggs, I think he would have left you then.
yeah, that's why I was planning to get the eggs from the Mall of Emirates, like in the, you know, the grocery
Bro,
or
if you
something.
threw eggs, I swear to God, bro. If you threw eggs.
That would be crazy, wallah. Yeah.
It would have gone even crazier. It would
I
have.
know, yeah.
But that clip, man, respect to you, bro.
It went viral.
Because that clip, yeah, man, it
That was the highlight of the whole fight. you
Bro,
know?
we got the most what's the word? Like the most hype.
The most hype. That's what I'm
Even
saying.
Mo,
Yeah.
Abdurazik, we got more
There was
hype
no
than
hype
them.
for them, you know. Even
People were
Tam,
leaving after our fight.
yeah, Tam said, you know what Tam said? He was like, it's going to be fight of the night. One day before the fight, there was an interview. He said, it's going Hamad versus Adam fight of the night.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. Man, you see what we did, guys? You see what we did?
Exactly, man. Come
It's respect. And look, I know this is just a start for both of us.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see you in the next event, and I know I will. And I'll be cheering your name, man. Like, fucking, let's go,
of course,
Hamad.
man. Well, but do you
Yeah.
think that was my like best performance of like my best performance? or
I'm
no?
sure you're better than that.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. Even Nikita, like in the locker room, he was telling me like, what happened to you? Like
Yeah.
you're way better than this.
I know you're better. I
Yeah.
know. And you know, I think like it's a debut for both of us.
Yeah.
We both are feeling a bit of pressure.
Exactly. Yeah.
Were you feeling the lights?
No.
Like, were you feeling like you went on the crowd and you felt the pressure from
I
the
didn't
crowd?
feel the crowds. I was just like out of stamina. I was more focused on my stamina. You know, I was like, I was
Yeah.
trying to breathe normally, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Yeah.
Yeah. It's that.
And
yeah.
I had braces. I had to remove the braces one day before the fight.
Yeah. I heard that you had to take like you were getting your braces changed. I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, from
But
who?
not before the fight. After.
After so I was gonna come with the braces, but someone told me like if you bleed a little bit, they're gonna stop the fight because
Yeah.
you know it's not a professional match.
Yeah.
So I had to go remove the braces, and then I had problem with the mouth guard. Like one day before the fight, I couldn't fit the mouth guard. After I removed the braces and I did everything, I couldn't fit it.
Did you get it done at a dentist and everything?
I went to the dentist, but of course one day before the fight they couldn't
Yeah.
make it like so fast, you know. So I did my best to like fit the mouth guard, you know, just like hold it in my
Yeah.
mouth.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You know, things go wrong, especially on our debut. Like, a few things went wrong for me, but alhamdulillah, they weren't like that bad. For me, I have to say, everyone was telling me, Hamad, I swear, and I know you're in the same boat. Everyone was telling me, it's your first fight, it's Coca-Cola Arena, you're gonna go outside and everyone's gonna like cheer and you're gonna get like this nervousness and like you're
Yeah.
gonna be like a bit frozen and you're gonna be stiff and you know, like you're gonna feel like a bit, not scared, what's the word? Like you're gonna feel the anxiety and everything go
Exactly,
through. I swear to God, I didn't feel it.
Same, I didn't feel it.
Didn't feel it. It's crazy, but
I was
everyone's
just
telling
mad
us,
about the ring, about the song. You know, I was just mad about that. Just the whole ring walk. I was thinking like, why they didn't?
why
play
didn't they
my
put the
ring walk?
song? I would have been pissed off. If they played the wrong song, I would have been so pissed off.
I know,
Honestly,
wallahi.
I would have been so pissed off.
I was actually planning to bring like Afghan dancers, but someone told me you're going to play with the country name, so don't do it. You know?
Really?
Yeah. I like girls, like Afghan dancers.
Like
like
that's
what
nice.
Adam did in the social knockout too. You know?
That's nice. I
Yeah.
love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Those bodyguards, man.
It was crazy. Man.
They're the dancers for Salt Puppy.
Yeah, that's what everyone was telling me. Like they're the same dancers for Salt Puppy. I was like, no, they're different.
The same guys.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring my closest friends to come in suits, but they couldn't get them backstage. I'm like, okay, I can't
No
do
way.
that.
Why?
I don't know, man. There were so many things like. The event was awesome, but there are a few things where I was like, I
It
wanted to
wasn't
do things
like,
a bit
yeah.
differently, but
I
didn't
think
work
Social
out.
Knockout 2 was way better than the three. Not the fights, the organizers, the event. You know,
They had
because
more time. Like
they had more time. Yeah,
they had like 3-4 months to promote it. I mean,
Yeah.
what they did in 1 month, it's crazy. Like
I
to
know,
be that
right?
big.
And Undertate was the sponsor as well. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you think it's going to come for the Social Knockout 4?
If he's allowed here, he'll come.
Yeah,
100%. If he's allowed here,
100%.
he'll come. If he's sponsoring it, he's gonna have to be here.
Exactly. Yeah.
But man, that's fucking awesome. Question:
Yes.
during your preparation, like, were you nervous to fight me, or were you just like fully confident, like going into it?
You know, I think I was like taking you way too easily.
You weren't
Mhm.
taking me seriously.
I
huh?
wasn't taking it seriously. I was because everyone was telling me, Ahmed, this is going to be the easiest fight of your life. Because they saw me sparring, they saw me like fighting people and stuff.
Yeah.
So before, you know, last year I was getting ready for Social Knockout 3. I was so prepared for that one. Literally locked in, so prepared. And when I came back, everyone in the gym, they were like, easy fight, easy fight, easy fight, you know? So I thought it's going to be like easy fight. I didn't think about it. I was more thinking about my outfit on the fight day. So the shorts, I had to plan the shorts like so perfectly. I wanted like the same as
You had good shorts, man.
Ryan. But I didn't like go as my plan. I wanted way better.
Yeah.
But I had the same shorts as Ryan Garcia, the one he wore against Tank Davis. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was more focused on like the outfit, the song, and
man.
this and that. And then once I got in the ring,
The song didn't work. And
the
it's
song
like,
didn't work. And once I got in the ring, I was like, yo, fuck, I'm in the fight.
Bro, it's
You
like the
know?
moment.
Yeah.
Bro, so walk me through it. So you're walking into the ring, like you get in the ring.
I got in the ring. I was good. The coach came to me and was like, Hamad, are you good? Like, I was like, no, I'm
Yeah, I
going
want
to
to
kill
hear
him.
how your coach.
I'm
how
going
you
to
and your
kill him,
coach.
yeah. I was like, I'm going to kill him, yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you came in the ring, like my stamina went down suddenly. Like suddenly it dropped, you know. I was breathing heavily, and then coach is like, okay, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Once the bell ring, I came. You started with like 3-4 jabs.
Yeah. Baba. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I was faking like 10.
yeah.
So
I saw it. I saw it. So
double-
once
yeah.
I saw the jabs, I was like, fuck, man, I can't. From the first second, I was like, I can't.
So I
So, yeah.
jabbed twice.
You jabbed twice, and then I was like, yeah, it's over. As I said, like mentally, I wasn't ready for the fight. Because, you know, like mentally, I was in somewhere else. Like once I got in the fight, then I got to know, like, yo, I'm in the fight right now, you know? So I was done. Like there, I was so done. Like my stamina was down. If you like put more pressure on me, if you landed more hard punches, maybe it was a stoppage, you know? But first round finished, I went to the corner. I don't know why my coach didn't really talk much in the corner. He was just telling me, can you beat this guy? I was like, yes, I can, but my hands are not working.
Wow.
I couldn't punch back, you know? So second round started. Second round, I just came with a 1 hour hand.
Yeah.
I came with 1 hour hand. With the second hour hand, my stamina was done again. So, and I was trying to save my stamina for the third round to go crazy, because what I do in sparring is the last 10 seconds, I just point at the middle of the gun and I'm like, let's run it, you know, let's just go
like
crazy.
what? Oh man, like the UFC fighters.
Like the UFC
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
I always do that in the last 10 seconds. And it's a good thing, because you never know, you might catch the guy in the last 10 seconds. So, but I don't know why I didn't hear anything for the last, you know, the sound for
ding,
the
ding,
last.
ding. Yeah.
I didn't hear nothing, and then like, just didn't go as my plan, you know.
Yeah.
And once the fight finished, I went to my corner and coach is like, you lost the fight. I was like, I know.
That must have been that must have sucked, like that feeling.
That feeling was so bad, man, because I knew I could have done better. Like watching the fight back, like I knew I could have like did way better and do like more stuff. But you know, it is what it is. God's plan, you know.
100% God's plan. I'll tell you my perspective if you want to hear it.
No problem. Yeah.
We had a stare off before you went up. So me and
Oh
Hamad,
yeah, I saw you there. Yeah.
So I was like, I wanted to beat you mentally before physically, and I was an asshole. I knew you were gonna go. You had to go, right?
Yeah.
So I knew you were gonna have to be forced to break the stare. So I was like, I'm not gonna break the contact until he leaves.
Yeah, I saw
So
you. Yeah.
I was like, I just stared at you, and I also realized after my dad was looking at you too.
Yeah, I would just put my hand up for your dad.
And thank you. I saw what you said on your Instagram, like respect to my dad too, and I appreciate that.
Your dad is such a good guy. Well, all respect to him.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. What you spoke to him there, or you?
No, because like he was respecting me from the beginning.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
because we had a little bit of talking in the comment section.
Yeah.
And then I met him in the press conference, the second press conference.
Yeah.
And then he just waved hand at me, and he was telling me like there's nothing between us. So that's good, you know.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah, he's a good guy, you know.
Very good guy. Yeah.
Love you, Baba.
All respect to him. Yeah.
But we were staring at you before you went up, and when you left, I was just like going through my head, like even one of my colleagues who was hosting the event, Maz, she came up to me and she was like, making a video, and I was just so locked in, like just thinking about the fight.
She's Afghan as well, yeah?
She's Afghan as well.
Afghan-Australian, yeah.
Yeah, Afghan. I was like, Maz, who are you supporting? Because she's Afghan. I'm like, who are you supporting, you know? And then she puts in like, we have a group chat, like the Virgin Radio, and she's like, he's Afghan. And I'm like, and I'm Lebanese, like, what's
exactly.
you know? And then, but even the comments on my Instagram were just like, he's Afghan.
He's going to kill you.
He's going to kill you. He's Afghan. I'm like, man, I love Afghanistan. Like, well, what are you guys talking about? Like, it's cool. I'm Lebanese. Like, what's the issue, you know?
I got so much hate comments after the fight. I deleted all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Like, there was this, like, I want to get to that. But I walk out. I'm glad they picked the right song.
Yeah.
I feel all this noise of just like, not noise, it's the wrong word. This support. Sorry. I don't mean noise as a bad connotation. I meant like this, like, the loudest support,
the loudest crowd,
and it fueled me. And I was just like, and I was looking in the audience, and I was just like, you know, I would recognize the faces, and there were people waving, and I was like, oh man, this is it, you know? I walk in, and my coach, he said this to me, and when he said this to me, it stuck with me. He said, the ring is your home. If someone robs your house, you have the advantage because you know where everything is.
Yeah.
It's your house. He's in your house, own the ring. So I walked around the ring and I was saying, it's my house, my house, my house.
You were mentally so ready. I
was ready. I was walking around, and I know we had a little, just for 1 second, I looked at your eyes and you looked ready. You looked also like you were moving, so I felt like you had some adrenaline going through.
Yeah.
But in my head, you looked ready. And so I look at the MC, Steve, I give him a fist bump. I'm like, let's go. Then it was like a movie.
I know.
Just like a movie, bro.
I swear, I know.
I go to my corner, and I'm just like, coach looks at me, washes the mouth guard, puts the mouth guard in my mouth, takes my shirt off. Referee pulls me in. It's all happening in 5 seconds. Like, cause I came out second, like, you know, as you know, so last one in, so everything's a rush. Shirt comes off, gloves are good, okay. Mouth guard in. Referee pulls me in, you know, follow these rules. I don't even know what he said.
I know.
He's like, touch gloves. I touched gloves.
I didn't.
Why didn't you touch gloves?
Because in I keep saying social, like in the second press conference, I came to shake hand with you before the conference started, and you didn't. So I was like,
I was pissed off, man.
Yeah.
Because you threw water at me. How dare you try to shake my hand?
My coach kept telling me for the second press conference, go to him and apologize for the water, that the things you did, you know. I was like, nah, man, I can't do that because my ego wasn't letting me to say sorry for that, you know.
If you said sorry, I would have shaken your hand.
Yeah.
But I
was trying to come up to your dad and say sorry, but I couldn't just like find a place, you know, to talk alone, you know.
You're a good guy, man.
Yeah.
Like you're good, and I have, you know, honestly full respect, and I get it. It's for the fight, you know.
It's for the fight, the promotion.
But there is no way I did before the fight. I wanted to feel like I liked you. Like before the fight, I didn't want to feel like, oh, he's a good guy. Because in my head, I was building that persona. Oh, this guy deserves to lose. Because if I'm fighting you and I believe that you deserve to win, you know, in a weird way, it's like I won't push as hard. But I knew you were.
But I was having that thoughts, you know. I was like
he's a good guy. Like
I was like, he's training hard. Like he's training way more than me. Because I was like, you know, like if he wins, he wins, you know.
100%. So I go and jab, and I see you cover up, and I'm like, honestly, I couldn't hear anything. I could only hear my coach a little bit. It's like my coach was yelling, bro. And listening back on the videos, I'm like, shit, he was yelling.
I know he was actually.
I heard your coach too as well.
I know.
Like
he was telling me 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I wasn't throwing the 2. I was just throwing the 1.
And like the thing with you, bro, during the fight, and you caught me with, and I'll tell you what, you caught me really well in the second round, but you were throwing the overhands. Yeah. So I want to stand up and show this. I want to stand up. But like, this is Hamad. I'm going to Hamad, and he's like this.
Yeah, and then suddenly.
You're dangerous, bro, because you're just going.
Yeah.
And so if you got me like.
Yeah. One proper one.
Yeah, like on the right place, I could have fallen, man, 100%, because you had, you know, you got power, and I saw the power in the second round. Because like when you caught me with one of those.
I saw like there was one place you went with the right and I came with the right as well, but I caught you first.
Yes.
And then you went back, I started coming, and then you hugged me. You went down and you hugged me, and then from there I stopped fighting back, you know.
It's true. So you caught me and I was trying to catch you again. Yeah. And then you caught me, then I was trying to catch you again, and you caught me and I was like, okay, go down. Like this is not gonna work. And I get up and I felt a bit dizzy, but I was like not like in a like I was fine. But you know when you like
you get a punch.
You see how I feel now? Like I feel like a bit, oh shit.
I get it,
But I was fine, but it was like I felt no pain, but I was like, okay, like this was the first time you properly hit me during the fight. So I was like, okay, like let me take him a bit more seriously. But I was also even more locked in.
Then you came to me, you were like, I'm fucking you up.
Yeah. This in the first round.
This in the first round, yeah?
Yeah, in the first round.
I saw it, So, and I was like, sure.
I want to know how you felt. So we're sparring, and we're fighting, and in the first round, I hear the chants, Adam, and we're in the clinch, and I felt this hype, and I scream in his ear, I'm fucking you up, and I push you against the ropes, and then you're like, you do this. I don't know what you said.
I said sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
How did you feel? Were you like, was it?
I was trying to talk back. I was trying to tell you like, come in the center of the ring and let's fight, you know, let's like throw, like swing, because of course I wasn't gonna beat you technically because I was out of shape, like stamina was so bad, but I couldn't talk back because I was breathing so hard. I couldn't talk back, you know. I was like breathing so, and the coach was telling me like, stay in the middle, don't go back, don't stay in the middle and fight, you know. I couldn't do it. I don't know why.
You know, I mean, we were practicing Coach Dante and I, we were practicing the pressuring. So you're either under pressure or you're being pressured. And so I always wanted to be the one pressuring. And so like, cause it also makes you look like you're winning. If the worst case scenario happens and like you don't end up getting the shots you want, at least you're the one controlling the fight, you know?
Did you get knocked out in the cam or no?
In the camp.
Yeah.
No, I got knocked out in my first a year and a half ago when I
Clean?
was first started sparring.
Oh yeah.
It was fucking sucks.
You didn't get any injuries in the camp or something?
A lot of injuries,
You,
man.
you did?
Bro, I swear to God. Oh man, it sucked. It
I
sucked
know.
so. And the ice. That's why I was doing an ice bath every day, because my left and right shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because I was throwing hard punches in the bag.
Oh yeah.
The rear delt, my back of the
So
shoulder, and my wrists, both of my wrists, because I wasn't stretching them before my training. So
It was- I
bringing it
know.
up would hurt. So I had to tape before my training.
Yeah.
And
And
I
then
was
go on.
like, I trusted that on the night everything would be okay. And I kept my training up, and I hurt my jaw during sparring too. So
Did you spot a lot? Yeah.
yeah. A
But for
lot.
me, I came 3 days into the camp. I got brain concussion. Like,
Brain
literally,
concussion.
It was so bad.
Are you
man.
serious?
Wallah, I was,
What
I
you're doing
could-
hard sparring? Like
because I came back and the coach told me to not accept the fight because he's like, I'm not gonna come there and lose. You know, I don't want to lose there.
yeah.
I was like, if you don't, I'm gonna go alone. You know, I'm not gonna take any other coaches. I'm gonna go alone. And then he kept thinking. He called me like the next day. He was like, okay, I'm accept the fight, but you gotta do what I want you to do.
Yeah.
So I came. We started like hard sparring since day one, hard sparring, and then he kept me with some professional guys like national champions. He is there,
man.
you know. And then I got so many punches in the first spot in the back of the head here because the guy was so long. His hands were so long, and then he kept punching in the back of the head. And the next day I felt dizzy. I couldn't like look at my phone. There was pain in my eyes, and then I called the coach.
man.
He's like, it's brain concussion. Like, just stay in your room, make a dog, don't use your phone. Stay there for like 24 hours. Then after that, I felt better, and I got back to sparring again. That was not a good idea, but then
Yeah, that's dangerous, huh?
I got a hand injury in my left hand, like here. It was so bad. So that's why I stopped sparring like so much. And then I came back after like 5 days. I got knocked out cold. Literally, I was about to swallow my tongue.
Are you serious?
It was so bad.
Oh,
That was the
shit.
point I was going to cancel the fight. Like the coach told me, can you fight? I was like, I don't want to fight anymore. I was like literally going to call AC. I was telling her to cancel the fight. But then the coach kept talking to me. Like for like a day or two, he kept talking to me. He kept like saying, you know, because I sparred at heavyweight.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I sparred someone you know, but I'm not going to say it right now. I sparred someone you know. I will tell you after the podcast, you know.
Yeah, I wanna. Yeah.
He was like 85 kg. He was supposed to fight in social knockout, you know. But his
I think I know who he is. Yeah.
I sparred
100%.
him, and then I don't know why. I just like while I was going for the spot, I was like so easy, you know. Then he caught me with one punch in the like this part of the head, and I just went down. You know, I was about to swallow my tongue, but I was smart, so I threw the mouthguard out, and then I kept looking down so I don't swallow my tongue. It was so bad, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's tough.
I know.
It's like you trained harder, bro.
Yeah, but if
You
you
know?
train with Coach Ruslan, you will know like what are the things he does. You
He
know,
throws you in the yeah.
he
yeah.
throws you in there. Like, he told me like after the fight, like after this, hard sparrings for 2 months, hard sparrings.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah,
Be careful, please, bro.
I know, man.
You know, and honestly, like I get it for the boxing,
Hmm?
and I'm being told this by people that you know care about me and my coaches too. It's like you need to spar, but as much as you can, do it safely. You know,
I know, man.
like as much as I can, I'll avoid a heavy guy. If they're above 70, 80, I'll avoid them.
That's the thing because you know it came up and then my gym is in Sharjah, so it was closed. So I had to train with Ruslan and 3 heavy dudes like Nikita and then his friends. They're all 90 kg. So I had to spar them. There was no one my weight, so I had to spar them every day. And then I got knocked out one day.
Man, oh man, honestly, look, no one knows what we go through during training.
I
you
know,
know,
man. It's so hard. And
no, like, and you know, I was speaking of the sparring, I was also put in the ring with some like really good fighters. One of the professional fighters of the night, his name is Joe Fair. He won his fight as well.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, so he was
He
so
was fighting against Tyson, yeah.
no, that's Gio.
Oh, that's Gio, yeah.
But Gio also was in my corner. So
Yeah.
I was sparring with Gio, not as much as
Hmm.
I'll spar with him more next time. But he's a lot heavier than me too.
Of course, yeah.
But he was also in my
in your team.
in my team, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you had Jofer, who is a Filipino boxing
Oh, yeah,
champion
yeah,
in
yeah.
Thailand,
Mm.
and he was in my corner
Oh,
too.
yeah,
and
I know the guy. Yeah, I saw.
yeah,
him,
man, the guy's so good, and it's like
He's your weight, yeah.
no, he's I think 10 or 15 kilos heavier than me, but the guy's so good. But alhamdulillah, man, I had the best team. Like I felt like I had the best team. I had 2 great coaches, Dante and Nick. They were like genuinely like giving me all their attention. Like, oh, they had other people fighting on the event too, and all their fighters won. But like, they were just like putting all their effort into all of us. And when it was our training time, it was our training time. And he could see that like exactly what I needed to do. He just had the eye for it. So I couldn't be more grateful for my coach. But we did have some heavy spars. But a week and a half before the fight, we just took it easy. We didn't want to go crazy.
I left sparring like 10 days before the fight.
10 days before the fight, yeah.
Because I was gonna spar, but then because of the injuries I got, the coach was like, stop the sparring.
Yeah. And then did you heal before the fight? Were you all?
I did heal because I don't take ice pads. It was my first time taking an ice pad 7 days before the fight, and I got sick the next day.
You got sick after the ice pad?
Yeah, like,
usually it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Usually you feel better, like you.
No, I got sick the next day of the.
Did you have like a lot of air or wind, or was it?
Yeah.
AC controlled.
It was the AC, and then because it was hot, and then I jumped in the thing, the cold water, ice, So the next day I felt like sick in my throat. So the coach was like, you know what, stop sparring. That's it. Stop training as well. So I stopped training like 6 or 5 days before the fight, but I stopped sparring 10 days before the fight.
Okay.
I didn't want to spar, man. After that knockout, I didn't want to spar anymore.
Man, sparring can be scary as shit.
Man, getting ready for the fights, bro. There is so much going on, like in a boxing camp. People don't know, but they always talk shit, but they don't know what we go through.
They talk shit, and everyone who's talking shit about Hamad, have some respect. And everyone talking shit about me,
man.
have some respect too.
Man,
have some respect, honestly. Have a fight first, and then talk shit. Like,
imagine with no boxing background going in front of a 10,000 crowd, in Coca-Cola Arena. It's a big thing,
Yeah, man. Me and you, first fight. I had the advantage of I'm always on the stage.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. You had, you know about the things, the anxiety and all.
Yeah. I was all good. I know how to calm myself down. And
you were physically ready. Not maybe in boxing skills, but you were physically and mentally ready because I saw you like doing challenges and then like training every single day.
I did some of the challenges were like harming me. Like the carnivore diet, I wasn't training that hard during the carnivore diet because I had no fat for fuel.
Yeah.
So I was eating only protein, which really reset my body. It was a beautiful experience, but I was like, I wasn't training so hard because I didn't have that, what carbs give you, what that sugar gives you. But after that, bro, I was like back in the gym, but not boxing, just like
I know. Just
every 2 days I'd go and do a session.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we both learned so much from this experience.
I know. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to ask me? Like,
yeah, there's one question like I was gonna ask you. Do you think after I have one match or two and I win the match and you as well, you win the match, do you think we can have a rematch?
I'm not saying no, and I know how I would feel if I lost the match.
Yeah.
Like I know I would want a rematch too,
course,
so I'm not saying no.
But you understand my point, of course. I was out of shape. Come on.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I wanna see you back in the ring, and obviously I'll be supporting.
Of course, we can have a rematch like right away because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe after we
look, man,
build our name in the boxing scene.
Knock out your opponent clean, knock him out. Build your social media, like build that heavy. And if there's hype for it,
we had the most hype in social knockouts.
We did, 100%.
We had the most hype, yeah.
That being said, with all due respect, like in the next fight, they'll bring another opponent. I feel like there'll also be hype there too,
Yeah.
However, I don't want to say no to you because I know how I would feel. Like I want to
I get it, yeah.
knock out your opponent clean. I want to see the knockout. I want you to do it,
And then I would call you out.
And call me out, go for it. Call me out. And if there is hype, like I want to see like people in my comment sections. Like I want it to be a big thing. But honestly, like everyone is like, I'm getting some offers from different fights and people want to see other fighters,
Yeah.
But man, look, you never know. If it's in 5 years, if it's next year, I don't know. Like,
you never know.
You never know. We will cross paths again.
I never knew that I was going to fight you. In my head, I was like, I never thought I was going to fight you,
We sparred like last year.
Yeah, but it was like
it was
20 seconds. No,
like,
less. Because the guy came, he was like, you guys don't have coaches, you don't spar,
I didn't even I don't even remember that spar.
I know.
But I remember we sparred,
Yeah.
And I have a 10-second story that we posted. And that's all I had. I was like, okay. And I thought you fought like this. Because in the story, you fought like this. So I was like, thinking, how do you fight someone like this? Like, but yeah, it's a fucking good experience.
I know.
Such a good
great
experience.
Wallah, yeah.
Yeah. And in October or November, do you know who you're fighting?
Both fight. I want to fight. I already called him out before you come. Dawood Savage.
Dawood Savage.
He got 4 L's. Let's make it out. I got 1 L. Let's make it happen,
Oh man.
Dawood Savage,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I want to. That'd be a good fight. That'd be a good fight. Does he know about this already? Did he say yes?
No, he doesn't know. But we're going to talk with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Who do you want to fight next?
No idea, bro. Honestly, I have no idea. But I want to fight a big influencer, like someone with 1 million followers, at least 100,000. Like someone that has like, you know, like,
I know, I get it.
you know, like that will really like, there will be like people on, there will be one side of the crowd on him and one side of the crowd on you, you know? I want it to be like everyone's going for them as well. And it's like, whoever that is, I'm down. As long as they're not 7 kgs heavier, or like, 'cause I want to make sure they're like you, similar weight, because like you experience in your sparring, things can go wrong.
Of course.
You know, and weight's a big deal. So
you have to always be ready, of course. I'm not making no excuses that I lost the fight, but, you know, you have to always be ready. It was my fault for, you know, doing all of that, being on a vacation, you know, smoking, not getting it serious, because my dream was to be a boxer, you know, making my boxing debut and all. But so I had to get ready for it, you know, because you can get a call anytime to fight.
Yeah. I love how mature you are, bro.
Thank you, man.
You're taking full responsibility. You're not blaming anything. You're just like, I could have, you know, just kept boxing, kept my fitness up, you know, not smoked. I get it. Like,
inshallah, from now I'm gonna take it serious, you know, get ready for October.
Let's go. And like when I sparred you and you were like closing up, I know that's not who you are and how you box. Because
weren't you shocked that I didn't punch back?
Yeah, I knew it was getting to you a bit, or I thought that you were maybe
taking it easy, and
for
then
lack
later
of the
yeah.
In the first round, I thought you were just taking the punches. That's why I wasn't going ham. Third round, last 30 seconds.
You saw me like not doing anything.
I was like, no, he's not gonna do anything. I was like, I'm gonna go, and I was like trying to find it, but I didn't want to be open because you had those overhands, right?
Did I catch you like after the bell or no? Because I saw you getting mad.
You landed on my glove, I think.
And you landed as well.
Did I land?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Because after I landed, the bell was there, and then you landed one punch, like just a jab, you know?
Oh,
like slowly, just touch, you know? Because you got mad. Because you got mad,
sorry. Honestly, I thought it was before the bell.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I'm sorry if I hit you.
No worries,
after.
man. I'm sorry as well.
But I wasn't mad. You
wasn't mad?
I actually put my hand out. I don't know if you saw. I looking back at it, I think it looks like.
I came to my corner and I was about to leave the ring because I didn't want to come and shake hands. I was so mad. Okay? But my coaches were like, you know, chill, relax. It's already done, you know? Stay in the ring. Go hug the coaches. Go hug him as well, you know? Yeah. That's why.
It's good advice. Honestly, looking back at it, I put my hand out. I don't know if you saw me put my hand out.
Because I went back suddenly, you know?
No, I
didn't
know.
see it,
But maybe it looked like I was angry at you.
Yeah.
But no, man, honestly, after the fight, I was like, I wanted to give you a hug.
And I told you, like, from the beginning, I was like, I didn't have no stamina. And then you told me, let's have dinner after that.
Yeah, let's have dinner. And then obviously, like, fight night and stuff happens. But man, like, honestly, like, something like this needed to happen.
Yeah.
It's great. And we have a lot of mutual friends. Like, there are so many people.
Everyone came, you know?
Yeah. And then you think, and then I was in my corner thinking, who's the snake in my like friend group? Who should I not talk to?
Same, man. Wallah, same. I had like so much thoughts, like who is the snake? Because we have so many friends, like with you and me as well, you know, like
so many. And I know, like, you know, we're both good guys. Like there are people in both of our corners that like
supported both of us. You know?
They were supporting both of us. Like, and I'm just like, let me just keep my corner in my corner and like not.
Because I heard like one of my friends, he was like, some of your friends pulled up and they were shouting Adam and then HAMAD at the same time, you know, they were supporting both of you.
I know one guy that was in your corner and then came to my and said, like, bro, why were you in HAMAD's corner? He's like, oh, I know HAMAD. He's like, oh, okay.
Oh, the guy who was wearing Team HAMAD,
No. I think it was, I know someone. I'll tell you after. I know someone who was sitting in your corner and he's like, he was like a good friend of mine, you know? I was like, well, I didn't know you knew HAMAD. And I was like, you know, so you don't know it, right? And because we're both the same age and in the same industry,
I know.
It's like you never know. But that being said, I believe, and I think you believe this too. No matter what, the truth is always on the ring on fight night, and no matter who's in your corner, no matter who, like, no matter what.
It's only between me and you. You know?
Yeah, if you're better on that night, you're better on that night, and that's it. So
it doesn't mean that you're not better than the guy. You know, you're better at that night. You know.
100%, man, and honestly, I'm confident that no matter what the circumstance, and I'm sure you were too, like we all think, because we have to believe in ourselves. I'm confident that no matter what the circumstances are, I'd be good, I'd be fine. But man, I know you're better than that night. I know you fight better than that, and I know in a normal boxing camp you practice your technique and you practice everything. So it's like you're not practicing to cover up.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I know you're better than that, and I know you're gonna kill it in your next fight.
Inshallah. Both of us. Inshallah.
Both of us gonna be knockout.
Exactly.
Both of us will have knockout on the night.
Imagine if both of us have first round knockouts.
Oh man.
Same night, you know.
I love it, and I'm looking forward to it.
Exactly,
so if there's, I'm I've asked you everything I wanted to ask you. So if there's, I was wondering if you asked everything you wanted to ask.
Everything that I wanted, but if you have anything to ask, you can ask. You know?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Thank you, man. It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you properly after the fight.
Thank you to these guys for making